Namaste. Thank you for joining us on Transform to Transcend Wellness UAE. Last week, we took a look at how good quality sleep is so important for us, healing our minds and strengthening our bodies. This week, let's take our discussion forward with Lalita Vishwanath. Namaste, Lalita.
Namaste.
So sometimes we hit the pillow, but we are just unable to sleep. And it takes us a good 30 minutes to just fall into a kind of a very restful and disturbed sleep. What does that indicate?
If your last meal of the day contained food that are rich in sugars or carbohydrate, caffeine, alcohol, then this might create high energies in your body and you'll find it difficult to fall asleep. Secondly, if you have had a stressful day at work or some exciting news coming your way, then this will also put your sleep away. Thirdly, if you have watched certain movies which are disturbing for the mind or read some books which are, there's an emotional turbulence, then this can also create a variation in your sleep pattern. What is important is to notice if there is a pattern to it and change the pattern then and there and create good sleep hygienes. Apart from this, if you notice that none of these imply and still you're not able to sleep, that indicates some underlying health issue which is important to address it with the help of a doctor.
And insomnia and a disturbed sleep pattern, this has been noticed by those recovering from COVID-19. So do you think, can you suggest ways in which yoga can help them?
Yes, so far as yoga is concerned, breathing exercises, as we always keep saying it, and the practice of yoga nidra. So this is a practice which relaxes the body in every stage, physical, mental, emotional. This is a wonderful practice to help the COVID patients recoup and bring the sleep back into their routine. Having said all this, I would like to emphasize on three important things. Number one is acceptance of the fact that the body will take time to recoup. That's number one. Second is be patient, give the body the time and the opportunity to recoup. And number three is stay positive because the body will recoup.
So now turning to snoring, this is a huge issue. So what does that indicate, and why do we snore, and why is it, what can we do about it?
Okay, so why do we snore is because of various reasons. Anatomically, if it's the shape of the jaw or the mouth or the tongue or the deviated septum, then it requires the doctor's help, which is not within the scope of this discussion. But if it's a weight gain, because of weight gain you're snoring, then asanas, pranayama, similarly detox routine. There's a wonderful detox routine called Shang Prakshalan, which involves a series of exercises along with certain diet restrictions, and it promotes healthy weight loss. Similarly, if the snoring is due to mucus formation in the nasal passage, then this can be handled with a practice called Jal Neti. It's also called nasal douching, which is extremely beneficial for people who snore. Similarly, the third thing is if it is due to sleep deprivation, then also the yoga nidra comes handy, and it helps you relax and sleep well and reduce snoring.
So what are the health issues for lack of sleep, associated with lack of sleep?
Women first. So ladies encounter problems like PCOS, PCOD, polycystic ovarian disorder it is called, and hypothyroidism along with obesity. Commonly seen both in men and women are heart issues, certain types of cancer, diabetes, obesity again, and blood pressure. These are some of the commonly observed. Now in young couple, what is not uncommon is infertility and sterility. So these are all the problems caused by lack of sleep or sleep debt.
Thank you so much, Lalita, for once again patiently taking us through all these questions, and we hope to see you next week.
Sure.
So that's all we have time for this week, and next week we are taking a look at our handheld monsters, those gadgets that we take to bed with us. So we are going to look at why it's probably not a good idea to take them to bed with us. So till we meet again next week, stay safe and stay healthy. Namaste.